Yo, where y'all think y'all going, man? Y'all just clicked on the video. Don't leave already, man. Now that I got you here, I know why you clicked on the video. Now, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Y'all wanna see the review on Shazam? Am I right? That's what y'all wanna see? Y'all wanna hear about my review on Shazam. Hey, first thing first, if you go see this movie, don't go on there with no crazy expectations. I'm gonna be honest, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the movie. I mean, basically, I'm gonna run you through it real quick, and then we're gonna dive deep into that spoiler review. You feel me? So basically, it's a movie about a orphan kid. The opening scene is, I don't want to spoil it for y'all, but I'm gonna say it's an orphan kid. It's a family movie. It's about a young buck finding his place. A young bull finding his place. If you don't know what a young buck or young bull, it's a young kid finding his place, you know, trying to find his where he at in society. You feel me? And you know, him conquering his superpowers, going against a villain that already has full capabilities to his superpowers. But I'm gonna tell y'all, hey, y'all gotta wait for the spoiler review. But I'm gonna give this movie about a good 8 or 9. No, I give it an 8. It's a good 8. You feel me? It's up there. You feel me? I mean, you got everything that you need up in a superhero movie. You know, you got the downfall of the superhero. You got the motivation of the villain. It's just beautiful. But you know what? I gave y'all too much. Y'all, if y'all know me, it's time to spoil it for y'all. So let's get into the spoiler section. You know, wait, 1, 2, Shazam! Now this is the spoiler section. This is the spoiler part of the video. Now if you plan on watching the movie, you should leave right about now. You should get up out of here right about now. I mean, you have no business being here. If you better go watch the movie, leave, please. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. A quick 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You out of here, right? I bet. So if you still stuck around, you guys want to hear the spoilers. So basically, in the beginning, you got the villain kid. The villain kid, he's getting picked on. He's getting bullied by his mom. I mean, by his brother and by his father. Right? They bullying him. If you're a real man, you don't need no help. Right? If you're a real man, you don't need no help. See, and in my head, I'm like, you know me, I'm new to this. I'm diving deep into these movie reviews, you feel me? I'm diving deep into them. So I keyed in on that. He said, if you a real man, you don't need no help. You feel me? So then it's like, he goes into the lair with the wizard, you know, the Mr. Shazam himself, you feel me? The last of his wizardom, I'll say. The last of his people, his brothers and sisters and shit, right? So then like, you know, as he got teleported over there, he had a choice. And the choice was, you got the 7 deadly sins, right? We're gonna go through that. Hey, this is the spoiler section, baby. We're gonna go through the 7 deadly sins. But like, what happened was, it's a test. It's either you resist the urge to grab the eye, the 7 deadly sin eye, or and then I guess it tells the person who tries to go for it that they can have whatever they want. That's another section. But the orb basically tells you can have whatever you want, and a lot of people have failed. A lot of people have failed that test, and the little boy failed the test, and then he got sent back to his When he failed the test, he got sent back. The wizard dude told him, you will never be nothing in life, basically. Like, damn, bro, he just shitted on dude's dream. So that was the villain motivation to come back, and he spent his whole life. His pops is rich as hell, which that part didn't make sense to me, because his pops is like the owner of this Fortune 500 company and shit, and the brother was a bully his whole life to the young bull, and it's like, yo, this shit is magnificent. But we better dive even deeper into this shit. So basically, you know, That's the villain. That's the villain backstory. Why the dude became the villain. Why the dude became who he wanted. Why he had it.
You big dummy.
Goddamn, I had to take the shirt off, man. It was a little bit distracting. But basically, that was the villain story. He got picked on by his pops, by his brother, and then he went to the wizard lair. He got tricked, and then he spends his whole life trying to get back to that moment, trying to get back to that evil lair. You feel me? And then he got this whole corporation doing a whole bunch of interviews to people who've been to the lair, but they all fell. They all didn't have a pure heart. They didn't have a pure soul. You feel me? To possess it. And then he spent his whole life, his whole career, and then he finally gets back, and when he gets back, he finally gets the demon eye with the 7 deadly sins. He finally gets it. So he finally gets what he wants. But then we gotta fast forward. We got Billy, young Billy. You feel me? Young Billy the kid. So basically, he's running away. Well, in the beginning, he's trying to find his mom because his mom abandoned him. You feel me? His mom was 17 years old and abandoned him at a carnival, right? And in the beginning, all he wanted was a stuffed tiger, bro. Context clues. All he wanted was a stuffed tiger. So on his outfit, on his little cape, you see a bunch of that he has 2 tigers, right? And it's like, yo, the bro's got 2 tigers. The bro, all he wanted was a tiger. And then he went looking for his mom. He went to like 40 to 50 different people's homes, cause he was looking for his mom, right? But he was looking for his mom by his mom's last name, which was Baxton, something like that, something of that caliber. But then like a very funny part in the movie, he looked up his mom's name up in the cop car, and then looked up his mom's name in the cop car, knocked on the door, and he said, "I think you my mom." Then she opened up the door. She said, "Do you really think so?" Bro, that part was funny to me, cause you'll see when you watch. You'll see when you watch the movie. I'm not gonna ruin that joke. That was a good one. So then, in every super villain movie, every superhero movie that.
You big dummy.
I got y'all back. I got you. Are you guys back? Alright, so Billy, he got his little homie, his little brother with him, his little foster brother with him. His little foster brother, I guess he got a broken leg or some shit throughout the whole movie. Like, he's disabled. Like, he's not disabled mentally, but he's like he's very fascinated by superheroes, and that's who's following Billy around. And it's like when Billy gets these superpowers, he's like, I need some help with these superpowers. Who did he call on? He called on a homie who knows everything about superheroes, bro. Every little thing that he knows. So they have a whole montage about all the superpowers that Shazam has, and he damn near has them all. Damn near has every possible superpower that you can ask for, you can imagine. And that shit, yo, like the superpowers that he had was insane, bro. Like this dude, he just did everything. Maybe that's why he was the original Captain Marvel. But that's another story. But like, so basically, the supervillain finds him, and like every time the supervillain was to find him, he'll play tricks. He'll say Shazam and then transform back to a little kid, and he tries to hide in he tries to blend in with all the other people, and like, the shit is crazy. The movie is crazy. I highly suggest it. So what happened? I'm gonna just give y'all the big fight at the end. So what happens is it's Shazam and the villain, right? And the villain dude is like, he's like, give me all your powers at once. And I'm like, bro, like, fuck, I don't want to give you my powers, G. Why would I want to give you my powers? So basically, Shazam, he knelt down in front of dude, right? He grabbed the staff, and then he popped dude. He gave dude, pops, the dude fell back, and he told all his foster brother and sister to grab on the staff and to say his name. He said, grab on the staff and say my name. And they all grabbed up on the staff and they said, Billy, right? And he said, no, my other name. And he said, Shazam. And then they all came back. They all had the Shazam superpowers, bro. It was like all 5 of them had all the goddamn Shazam superpowers, bro. Why? Because at the big table, if you use your foreshadowing, you know that there was a lot of more seats on the throne. You feel me? A lot more seats up in the lair. So basically, now they all got the superpowers. Now it's a fair fight. Now it's a fair fight. Cause the evil dude, he had his 7 deadly sins, and it's like, yo, now it's a fair fight. Now they beating up these motherfucking deep demonic looking motherfuckers. And it was just a very beautiful scene with a very beautiful climax. And that's why I liked it. And make sure, like, you guys don't go in this movie having crazy ass expectations. Have fun with this movie. Don't go up in this movie, it's in the DC universe. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. Yeah, it's in the DC universe, but it's like, who can I relate this to? It's like a Deadpool movie. Don't go on this movie trying to shame it because it's not. Don't take this movie serious. If you take this movie serious, then you gonna lose. It's not one of those movies. It's not a dark movie. It's not a dark DC movie. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, very vibrant colors. Like, man, hey, you know what? I'm done with this. I gave y'all everything. I gave you what you asked for. I'm out.